Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Tivoldi Goes Modellux, and this is part 3 of the Airfix 1/72 scale Tiger 1 build. Now, basically, we got all clear coated or varnished. I'm try and pick out this detail quickly on camera here. Obviously, fix the tracks in place. That should be interesting. And yeah, and get ready for decals. So obviously I do the decals today, get the decals in place today. So obviously a little bit of Revel contactor. One set of wheels. Push them on. Like so. Squeeze them on, they're all on. That's the wheels on. Now we've got to dig out the instructions while the Revel contactor takes a while to set up. Or have a look at the drawing, the painting guide. So obviously we've got to paint these little, I think they're clamps, the weights and the shovel heads. So instead of me doing it with a gunmetal or a metallic silver, I'm going to use dark iron because it's quite useful for this. So I shall put my handy dandy things on, optovisors on. Hopefully we'll keep this in camera. Obviously you can see my shaky hands. I'll find my paintbrush, I think it's in my pocket. So blob that on. Blob the shovel. Get the hammer done. So I'm just blocking this in so you've got a little bit of an idea of what I do when I'm painting up detail parts. So a little bit of spillage there, but never mind, I'll clean that up afterwards. Because that's the beauty with using any paint on top of a on top of a lacquer, you can clean it up quite easily just with a tiny cocktail stick. And that's what I'll do. We'll leave that to dry for a few minutes. Oh, have we got? Yes, we've got dark earth. Now this bit will be my dark earth. Fortunately, I've got two of them, both exactly the same colour, but one's got REF on it. Now fortunately, keep that in screen. Difficult keeping this in screen because it's so small. Oh, cat fight by the sounds of it. That's what that noise was. Right, so then that shows the detail painted up. Obviously, I've got to add some coats of paint to it to let it dry. Because obviously I still use VAO, but since I changed my compressor, I can't get on with it. Well, since I've had my stroke, so I can't get on with it anymore. The spray, I can spray it if necessary. Obviously, right. There we go. There we go. Let that dry now. and when I come back in this part, hopefully I'll have the decals on and have it clear coated, and then we'll obviously get on with the weathering. Quick bit of weathering, so it won't be an awful lot. It won't be as in depth as it was on my big Tiger, for example, but there will be some weathering. So I'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, James here. Welcome back. Monday morning. Got the decals on the Tiger one last night. Went down fairly well. So I've literally just got to let them set, and then sand and clear coat it and weather it. So obviously brief update here, so you can see it as is, the decals on. Okay, so see you in a bit. Hi guys, we're back now. The little Tiger's been given a couple of coats of, what is it, outlaw satin varnish. Decals are pulled down really well. There's no reaction to them. Again, typical Cartograph decals. And so today, obviously we've done a little bit of weathering on her as well. The tracks have been dusted over with khaki drab. A little bit of Tamiya XF85 rubber black to simulate soot deposits and cordite deposits on the barrel. And then we've got these. We've got my palette of 3 oils. So this one's just going to give it a quick. I'm just going to give it a quick pin wash. Just to add some depth, like so. That's why I have a bit of blitz here, to clean the brushes, to block the brushes out. So and of course we've got to get myself some Q-tips, Mr. Unprepared, and the baby ones, because they're quite handy for mopping up the oil. Again, we can use it like so, thus. Typical, it doesn't want to flow this morning. There we go. Yes, I know I've got them. I'll make it look like a mess, but it's all fun. Should we take the turret off here, because I can't detail up the guns and the tools here. like so. Like so. Like so. That's it. And of course we'll let that dry, which it won't take long today because it's quite warm. Let's have a look at it like that. Now, in all honesty, you can really go to town on these, but I just decided to have a bit of fun with it. And this one's really shows this is me practicing with a incredibly small kit. Picked up the wrong colour there. And there we go. Rinse and repeat on this side. Sorry I'm not saying a lot, it's because I'm concentrating. I'll let them dry a little bit and then remove the excess on here. Doesn't really matter. It's a tank after all. Tiny tank. Alright, so I'm just going to do the yes, I'm using the legendary finger technique. That's what the bit most people forget about is the back. As you can see, that's all dried on the front there, so we can clean everything up where we need to on that. And let's just put some get some brown. In the seam there. Like so. Not a very professional weathering job, I know, but it's a good kit to have fun with. There we go. There we go. So we're just giving the bits and pieces a little bit of depth on the piece of armour like so. Anyway, we'll leave it there. When I come back, I'll basically do a inbox review. Well, I'll basically I'll have her on the spinny thing. So I'll see you in a bit. Completed tiger on the spinny thing. So obviously the oars have all dried. I went for a less is more approach on this one because basically didn't want it too dirty. So I'm really pleased with it. It looks like a tiger. So yeah, I'd say it's a great little mojo build, this one. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye for now.